Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Commodores will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ole Miss offense will have the football first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early, get his confidence going. Because once that happens, he's very, very good.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
He's got the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking pool.
I think the big question then is how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker.
There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They are in attack mode already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. To the ground. He's got it again. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying to run, it's Balkinson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Commodores will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Touchdown Vanderbilt! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And What do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Chris.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback making checks. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Lewis. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try it over the left side. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Looking left. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Off-play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Alexander. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Coleman finds his man on the left. Man, those sweet feet could dance on. bulb. He's out to the 23. The Commodores can really attack on this second and short. He'll pull it on the read. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Fighting off the defender. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That big play, a perfect example of why receivers relentlessly work on the release.
Yeah, work on that release, work on their hands, getting by the DB. When I'm getting that press man and he's up in my face, man, that is a hard assignment if I don't really get my hands on the receiver. And he wins off the line of scrimmage. Quarterback
turning it on. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense? Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Runs into a wall, they'll give him 1 out to the 8. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Fires downfield. He's got the tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. Safe completion on the screen. Plows through the defense.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Odom. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lacy. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught, close to the marker, it's Odom. He's got first down yardage across the 50, they'll mark it at the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Grab behind the line. It's Turner. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. The give on the option. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. On the run, it's Balkinson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Smith. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Commodores come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They'll try the run. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Going to the running game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Looking to throw at Simmons. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He'll keep it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. Gets it past the marker. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Touchdown, Vandy! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, good teams just know how to close games out, and you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Direct snap. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle. It's Watkins. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Got the quick pass. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Rebels are flying down the field. To the air, it's Simmons. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires to the tight end. Jumped on top of the pile. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Wants to throw again. Fires toward the end zone. That one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Turner. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having